Yo, what's going on, you guys? And welcome back to the Anime Plus podcast. This is your podcast for everything anime and anime related. And this episode, this is the news segment, and that just means that we are doing a bunch of news. If you guys want to stay up to date, you guys already know what we're all about. But we have a little bit of twist on it. We don't just talk straight news and get into the boring stuff, but we speculate, we hype up stuff, we bring you guys all the news that you want to hear, and overall, we just kind of have fun. So yeah, with that being said, this is the third segment or the third edition of our new segment. And yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun. Today I'm your boy Aray and I'm with my guy Aunn. Aunn, say what's up.
What's going on, guys? We just started this new segment, and for all the new listeners, if you are a new listener and you want to keep up with what's going on in the anime world, what's going on with the anime news, any new episodes, new releases, we talk about that. We don't just give you like the straight up raw news article because that'd just be boring, but we give you our opinions on what's going on, and we get through the news together.
Yeah, well said, Aunn. So yeah, let's start this off by we just released an episode on Tuesday with the co-founders of Shrine Comics. So I would highly recommend checking that out. I think that was probably one of our best episodes, and I know Aunn wasn't there, but yeah, the co-founders of Shrine definitely made up for that. And yeah, it was hella fun. So, and we did have some gems in there. I mean, one of the creators of one of the comics actually inside of Shrine Comics, he dropped a little bit of a Anime Plus exclusive where, you know, only we know what's going on with one of his comics. So yeah, if you guys want to check that out, then you can find the exclusive there. But yeah, with that being said, let's hop into the first piece of news for this segment. All right, so we've got the top 10 anime moms in respect to Mother's Day that just passed by this weekend. So we got the best top 10 anime moms according to anime fans. So Owen, I know you haven't seen this list at all. So do you want to try to guess some of the anime moms on here?
Yeah, I have not seen that list, but now that I think about it, right? Anime parents are always so shitty. Is that just me? They're never with think about it like this, yo. You know who's a number one worst anime mom? Ash's mom, bro. She let that dude out at 10 and never saw that dude again, bro. Straight up. No, but an anime mom that I think could be up there. And I don't know, it's not a main character's mother, but it's from a very recent anime, and that's Blue Lock. But Bachiro's mom, she was hella cool. I don't know
Yeah,
if
she was chill, yeah.
I don't know if she's
She's
on that
she's
at
not on the
all.
list. But to be honest, a lot of this list has to do with the main animes and the main character's mother, but yeah, she's not on there.
Damn, okay. So then we got Naruto. That dude doesn't even have a mom. One Piece, that dude doesn't have a mom.
Yeah,
Bleach,
dude.
that dude doesn't have a mom.
Dude,
Yo, what's going on, bro?
yeah, now that you said that, I'm just realizing where are the parents at, dog?
Yo, Eren, no mom.
Yo.
Nobody has a mom, bro. What's
You know what's
going on?
hilarious about that though?
She's
Aaron's
on the
mom's
list.
actually, yeah, she's on the list.
Damn, R.I.P. bro.
Bro,
R.I.P. the goat.
that's violation, dog. They put her on the list and she literally died in the first episode.
I'm not gonna lie, she had like 5 seconds of screen time. God damn. Who else
Oh
can
my
be
god.
on that list?
Yeah, I'll be honest. I know.
Deku's mom.
Yeah,
Deku's mom, right?
she should be on here, but she's not.
I mean, I'm not saying that Deku's mom is really a good mom, but she's like the only mom that she's the
The
only
only
main
normal
character
mom.
that I know that there's a mother of. Like Doctor Stone, no mother. This is crazy. Like this is actually just wild. Death
All
Note, we
right.
don't get any mother. Like
Yeah, we don't.
yeah, you just gotta name the list. There's no way
All
we
right,
can write
I
this out.
got you, man. I got you. So I know a lot of these animes you haven't watched, so I'll give you a pass on this one. So
Got
first on the
you.
list, yeah. So first on the list, we got Your Forger, and she is the mom in Spy Family. So I know you haven't watched that, so I'll give you a pass.
On my list though, for sure.
Yeah, yeah. For those of you guys that haven't watched it, she is not actually the mother, like the real mom in the show, but it's kind of like a put together family. She's technically an assassin, and she's married with air quotes to a spy, and their daughter is this little girl named Anya who's a mind reader. Great anime, but yeah, she's number one on this list. Your Forger. I think she's definitely a great parent, I guess, for not actually being the mother. So yeah, I mean, right now I think she's everyone's favorite mom.
Yo, how is number one's first, like the best mother, not an actual mother? Like, yo, what is going on, bro?
Oh my god,
Anime's crazy.
it really do be. All right, number two, we got Ai Hoshina, and she is the mother in I'm blanking on the name of the anime, but it just came out recently. The one that I was hyping up to you about. Do you remember? Oh my god,
Mm,
I'm completely blanking it. It just came out recently, but yeah, she's the mother. She has two twins. I watched the first episode, but I'll be honest, man, I didn't think she was a great mother. Well, she was young to be honest, but I don't know. I think maybe because the anime is trending right now, but that could
oh,
be
probably,
why.
definitely, definitely. And nobody else has mothers, so they got to fill something in, you know.
Yeah, for sure. That makes sense. All right. Next up on the list is Hinata. So that's a fair choice. You know, Hinata is a pretty decent mom. You know what I mean?
Yeah, low key, low key. I was gonna pick her, right? Like I was gonna pick her, but then like I never watched Boruto,
Hmm.
and so I don't know what type of mother she would be because the way she was with Naruto in the beginning, you know,
Hmm.
she was just too shy. I don't know, but
Yeah.
I could see how she's a good caring mother.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
It
she's got
was
two kids. So what's up?
it was always weird the Naruto and Hinata situation. I don't even know why. That shit was just always weird to me. But yeah,
Yeah. I mean, she seemed like a genuinely good person. I mean, I did not like Sakura. So I'll leave
no,
it
no,
at
it's
that.
like it's the weird part about it is like you have the quietest person
Hmm.
with the most loud person ever. Like that's just crazy how their personalities, whatever. I mean, what am I saying? This is anime. That has nothing to do with personality. Let's go.
You're right, man. You're right. All right. Kind of backtracking to the number two, Ai Hoshina. She's the mother in Oshinoko. So that's the hyped up anime I was telling you, talking to you about Own a little while ago in some of the older pods. But
You were telling
yeah,
me the first episode was like one of the most hyped episodes ever, right? Or like
yeah,
one of the highest rated.
yeah. At one point, it actually surpassed Full Metal Alchemist, but it kind of dropped back down.
Yeah,
I
we
don't know
were
if it was
just
trolls or not, but yeah.
yeah we were just talking about Full Metal, but yo, I have one opinion about Full Metal. For
We
all
doing
the
this right
people
now?
we doing this, nah, we doing this
Man, do it.
for all the people that hype up a Full Metal and like think it's like just a top tier just because it's like number one rated on whatever website,
Hmm.
bro. Mid, straight up.
Oh my
The
god.
first half unbearable to watch. The second half is really good, and it kind of makes up for like the first half. That's what makes it mid. Like that's what creates the mid. But bro, people hype it up so much. I'm not gonna lie. Like people genuinely think it's the best. But like obviously everyone has their own opinion. But I don't know. I feel like some people think it's the best just because it's number one on like the leaderboard. But yeah,
Okay.
I just had to get that out there.
All right, man. Let's move on with this list. All right, so some of the other characters I know that you haven't watched and I haven't either, so we're just gonna breeze through these ones. So we got Misai Nohara from Shinchan. We got Koka from Gintama. We got Honami Mochizuki. Not sure what anime that's from. We've got Mom from Uchino Sanshinai. And then we've got, I know this one, Isabella from Promise Neverland. I know you haven't watched Promise Neverland, right, Owen?
No, I haven't.
But she is not a good mom. She literally raises the children to get eaten by demons.
What? Okay, so this means they just needed to add some players to the list at this
Probably,
point.
dog.
They
I
couldn't
think
think of better
that
ones, bro. No one else
honestly,
had a
bro,
mother,
all the
literally.
moms in anime must be trash because there's no way they put her on the list, dog.
Bro, I'm telling
Oh my
you,
god.
what we've just realized is nobody has a mother, and the mothers that are there, there's probably only three that are actually good. Some of them aren't even actual mothers. That's funny as hell.
All right, man. Next up, we've got Yukiko Kuri from Detective Conan. And then last of all, the one that we already called out was Carla Yeager from Attack on Titan. So not the best list in terms of mothers, but yeah, I mean, what the hell even is this segment, right? Let's move on to the next one, right? All right. So next up, we've got
Yeah,
an
I was just gonna
update.
say the Carla Yeager part made no sense to me
Honestly,
whatsoever.
dog.
She was literally there for 5 seconds. But yeah, let's see this. Naruto
All right.
final results. This is
Yeah,
this is
man.
gonna get interesting for sure.
Yeah, for sure, man. So we talked about the results already. We already know who won, but this is a little bit of an update on the Naruto P99 manga update. So first of all, we got, the author of Naruto, Masashi Kishimoto. He's having that, for those of you guys that don't know, he had that competition where the first place character is going to get their own one-shot manga. So obviously Minato Namikaze won. So a little bit of an update that is coming to Weekly Shonen Jump this summer. So not too far from now. So yeah, with that being said, how do you feel about that one? Like, are you hyped for this? Are you gonna read it? What's going on?
Oh wait, so is it only a manga, or is they gonna make an anime for this too?
I'm not sure, man. I guess it depends how popular it is. If I had to guess.
Honestly, because it's an only manga, I will read it just because
Mhm.
there's no anime. If there was an anime, I would wait. I would wait. The only anime that I wouldn't wait to read the manga for is One Piece. But um yeah, Naruto itself, Naruto, everything besides Boruto was fire. So like
Mhm.
I'll definitely like, and Minato is definitely one of the most mysterious characters to me. So I
Yeah.
think definitely I'm gonna watch it. I think anyone who's a Naruto fan in general definitely gonna watch it. And bro, remember this Sakura troll?
I still can't
Oh
believe
my
what
god.
she got third place or something like that.
Yeah,
That it,
that would have been crazy if we
that is
got, I
nuts,
swear to
man.
God, if we got a Sakura
Ain't nobody
manga,
reading that, bro.
bro, we would, I'm not even trying to like hate, but we would see that shit burn.
I'm dead, man. All right, yeah, with that, Owen, would you all right, so hypothetically, right?
Yeah.
We've got rumors that this story is gonna be based on of like how Minato came up with the Rasengan. Is that interesting to you? Because I feel
Oh,
like
that is fire. That's
is
fire.
it? Okay.
That's fire because that's the only move Naruto fucking knows, bro. Like shit. That's the only move he knows. I want to, and I know that Minato was was a genius, right? Or was he was very smart?
Yeah, he was like, I saw somewhere that he was like the youngest person to graduate from academy, which I don't understand because you see the flashbacks and he's not like super young, but whatever, man. That is
Yeah,
something that I saw.
that's what I'm
So
trying to see. I'm trying to see him master
mhm,
it, or like see how he thinks about it, or like how he gets to it at a very
mhm,
young age. I mean, that's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be fire.
yeah.
And Naruto's whole moveset is Rasengan. So I'm trying to
Mhm.
see like, yeah, the origin of that would just be iconic. Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
for
much.
sure, man. I think it would be cool if it's like a mid-fight type of thing, but if it's just like a backstory of how he came up with it, I feel like that would be quite boring. But yeah, we'll
Oh,
just
like a
have to see.
during training type thing.
Yeah, yeah, that would be boring, right?
Yeah, for sure. I think the way I would think that they would do it is like he he like versus an opponent, kind of gets roughed up, needs
Mhm,
something to kind of
mhm.
a weapon to kind of destroy him, and that Rasengan is the perfect weapon. So bam, I
I
think
bet.
that's how I would take it. But yeah, manga or manga. So yeah.
Yeah, that's true, man. But yeah, we'll just have to see. I mean, it's coming up summer, so not too long from now. All right, so let's get into the next story. So this one is honestly a really, really cool story. This is the second time that we've seen it, but that is the LA Chargers. They just released an anime intro video that kind of portrays their NFL schedule for the rest of the season. So that is dope because we're getting a lot of anime representation. It's not just we see it in movies here and there. Michael B. Jordan talked about how it inspired him to do one of I think it was the Creed movies. But yeah, I mean now we got a whole NFL like team. Like that's huge. I mean, usually if you think about it, like there are some exceptions. Like, I'm a big NFL guy, I'm a big NBA guy, but typically when you think of it, like diehard NFL fans are not your typical anime fans. So it's cool to see a little bit of representation. This is the second time they actually did it too, which is really cool. But yeah, they just released an anime intro. So yeah, let me hear your thoughts on this.
Firstly, I want to say, right, the
Mhm.
point of like our community and our Discord is to get all like-minded anime fans from all like areas of life all in one place so that we can talk. And I think this connects with that perfectly. So I wanted to
Mhm.
get into how anime before, right? If you were an anime watcher before, like you were kind of like looked down upon or frowned upon if you were like a weeb per se. But now we have like the NFL. We have huge like movies coming out with this with anime. Anime is the wave, firstly, and for all the OG anime guys, y'all knew what it was. Like that's what it is. Like I think now everyone's getting onto anime, and
Mhm.
obviously, like I love like the new people coming in, and anyone who hasn't joined our Discord and wants to be in like an anime community, perfect. It's the perfect place. We talk, we news, anything, chill. We're actually gonna start watch party soon. Don't know when, but we'll do it soon. But anime is becoming huge. Like if like because for anyone who hasn't watched this trailer, it's also on our Instagram. But they reference so many anime like One Piece, Dragon Ball, like even like low key ones too. They were like, um,
Yeah,
not,
we'll get into that. I have a list. You want to go through it?
yeah, definitely want to go through that. Yeah,
All right. So the cool thing about this trailer is it's a fully anime intro, meaning like they have the anime music. I'm not even sure if it's from an actual anime intro, but definitely Japanese music, and it seems like an anime intro. But they have a lot of different references. It's not just anime, even though like the characters are drawn as if they were in an anime. But yeah, let's get into some of the references. So first of all, they have a 27-0 reference, which is last year, the last season, they blew a 27-0 lead against the Jaguars, who at the time they have a rookie, not a rookie. I think he's a second year quarterback, Trevor Lawrence, who isn't, he's not like your standard big time name NFL quarterback. Yeah, he was a first overall pick. So this is my NFL nerd knowledge coming into play. But anyways, let's just bypass that. But yeah, they're pulling up the receipt. You don't see it in this image over here, but the quarterback of the LA Chargers, he steps on it to kind of indicate and symbolize that this is a new season, brand new things to come. You know what I mean? So that's the first reference. Second reference is Mike McDaniel vaping. That's like a little bit of NFL joke right there. That's the coach of the Dolphins. He was seen on a clip vaping. So, yeah, that's cool, whatnot. But yeah, let's start getting into some of the other references. Got Teen Titans. Again, it's not an anime, but it's pretty cool to see. We've got, I
no,
think
that was
that's,
sick. This was
yeah,
sick, bro.
I think that's Derrick Henry, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it looks like Derrick Henry. He's
Yeah,
he's a monster, man. Yeah, it is Derrick Henry. He's a
bro.
monster
That
dog.
the like the way they were showing each anime
Mm-hmm.
quickly, it was so it was like only if you truly have watched the anime, like you could see it. Obviously, most people have watched Teen Titans, so we can
Mm-hmm.
recognize that building instantly.
Right.
But the way they incorporated everything was beautiful.
All right, so next up, this one was really cool. So this is a JoJo's reference, which is like a huge thing. Everybody loves their JoJo references. So this one is pretty cool because it's Kirk Cousins. So Kirk Cousins, when he won a couple of games back to back, he was known for flashing his chains. I think he was bare chested too. There were a lot of viral videos and tweets on that. So it's cool to kind of see him pulling off that golden wind, you know, JoJo's reference. So that was cool. Then we got a Kaiji reference, which is an anime I haven't watched, but apparently it's a gambling anime. So it's just a little bit about how the Raiders won the Jimmy Garoppolo sweepstakes. So like he was a free agent, blah blah blah. Who cares? Then we got a
Wait,
Hunter x
I just
Hunter
want to pause
reference.
there for just one sec.
Yeah.
We both don't know Kachi as an anime, right? And they go that in depth, like they go into
Mhm.
the unknowns out here, like the non-mainstream animes. They're putting it into this trailer. That's crazy.
Dude, the meaning behind it is actually crazy because it's the Vegas Raiders, and that's
Oh,
just
okay,
nuts because
got you.
it's a gambling anime, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And it's
boys,
in
I'm not.
Vegas.
Just want to preface, I'm not the biggest NFL fan.
Mhm.
Definitely like playing football, but more of an NBA guy. But Aray, my dude, he knows everything, so he got you.
Yeah. So next up, we've got Hunter x Hunter, which is really cool to see. I mean, you could recognize this almost instantly. This is like a iconic scene of like going fishing. Um, and then you've got a Psyduck on the side that this
Oh, I didn't
article
even
kind of.
peep that, dude.
Yeah, I didn't either. I saw it in the article in the description, so it's pretty
Yo,
cool.
that's funny as hell. They threw in a side duck over there. That's crazy.
Yeah. All right, this one was probably one of the most out of pocket ones. So it's Dak Prescott. He's kind of a scapegoat type where okay, to get a little bit controversial, there's some people that say he's good. There's some people that say that he's the reason why they lost. They got him getting run over by a bus, but it's also a little bit of an anime reference if you've ever heard of Truck Kun. Basically, in a lot of different anime, characters just tend to get hit by trucks. It's just like a meme at this point. So I know it's not
That's
necessarily a truck, but a
that's
little
actually
bit.
funny. I never noticed that, but that's actually crazy.
Next up, we've got Chiefsaholic. I don't know what that is, so I'm just gonna kind of skip over that. Next up, we've got We Bear Bears. I think that's a cartoon on Cartoon Network, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. So then we got a Zach Wilson in Times Square, which is that's out of pocket too, dog. Because if you guys know what's going on on the Jets, you guys know what's up with Zach Wilson. So we'll skip over that. Then we've got Mina Khan. She's a reporter for the NFL. I don't know if she's directly under NFL, ESPN, or whatever she is. I recognize the name. Then we've got Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp showdown. That's pretty fiery considering like they made it look like it's an anime intro. They're fighting off each other,
Now that is fire, bro. And low key,
right?
yo, Skip Bayless is a LeBron hater. That's straight up, bro.
Mhm.
Man's is always hating on LeBron.
Seriously,
My boy Shannon Sharp keeps it 100 though.
for sure. All right, then we've got Chainsaw Man reference, which is really cool, and this is out of pocket because first of all, it's a dig at, like this article mentions, it's a dig at four Detroit Lions players. They were suspended for gambling, and they had like a little gambling problem thing. So we see that out a lot when you watch sports in general, because now that's legalized in a lot of states. You get the same article, you get the same news over here, or the same type of infographic. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, if you watch the first episode of Chainsaw Man, do you remember how Denji kind of his father, I think it was, he owed that guy a lot of money, and Denji's in debt and all that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, his father was just an asshole, but yeah.
That is out of pocket, dog. They
What you
just
mean?
I don't know if they try to double meaning that with Denji's dad and for
Oh, that's fire. If that's a
right.
connection. That's like
I
some
could just make it up, but
that's a five head player right there. That's crazy.
yeah. All right, then we got the Aaron Rodgers Darkness Retreat. I don't know if you follow this, but yeah, Aaron Rodgers went low key. Apparently, it's called a Darkness Retreat, where he's kind of deciding his future with the Packers. Obviously, he ended up getting traded to the Jets. Cool story. And then we got a Dragon Ball Z reference right here. It looks like a hyperbolic time chamber, which is funny, man. That's where apparently they said that Aaron Rodgers went. That's one of the staples in anime, that hyperbolic time chamber, right?
That's funny as hell, bro. So wait, he's on the verge of like retiring or something?
No, so it was kind of a thing where he wanted to play for another team, but he won back-to-back MVPs on the Jet. Sorry, on the Packers. So it was kind of like everyone knew that he wanted to leave, but he said he went on a darkness retreat to come to his decision. It's kind of a meme at this point, to be honest.
Got you.
All right, next up, I know we have a lot of references here, and in a short 2-minute video, got Lamar Jackson, the Ravens quarterback. They in the video you can see him signing a contract. That was a huge offseason story. Kind of skip over that. Got Full Metal Alchemist right here. This is the coach of the Patriots, and it shows him looking over all the screens, watching every single play. And if you remember that scene in Full Metal where it's like all these tubes are kind of going in this guy's brain, yeah, that's that's referencing to this coach, because
Yeah, that was a
he's
crazy reference though. That's fire.
yeah, yeah, he's like one of the all-knowing coaches apparently. And I guess according to this article, it's referencing Spygate, which we ain't talking about that if you're a Pats fan, but yeah, I mean that's violation.
Oh
Then
yeah,
we've
they were
got
caught cheating or something, or deflating a wall or
yeah,
something like that.
and that's different. They were also caught like spying on other teams'
Oh
practices.
no way, y'all New England people, bro.
All
Sheesh.
right, man. Then we got that SpongeBob anime intro that made a cameo in this intro, which is cool. We got a Naruto Akatsuki one, which is sick. They
This
did it
might
for
have
their own
yeah.
team.
This might have been the sickest one. This might have been the
Yeah,
sickest one.
this one's cool because it's their
Akatsuki?
own team.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's probably why they did it like that. No, that Akatsuki is just too mean. That shit is just too mean.
it's tough, right?
Too
And
tough.
then we've got them back again with an AOT reference, which is cool.
Yeah,
And
when
then
the Titan came out, that was crazy.
yeah. Other than that, they've got a Yakuza reference. I haven't watched that. And then yeah, a Demon Slayer reference and a My Hero reference. Yeah, they've got a lot of references. Let's just leave it at that. So if you had to
Yeah.
pick one, Own, before we move on to the next article, what is your favorite reference?
Yo, wait. Where'd the One Piece one go? Hold up, bro. Hold up.
Oh, that was the previous year
Oh
one.
yeah, that was the previous one.
Yeah.
If I'm
So
gonna pick one,
I was showing Owen the video, and I ended up showing him the one from last year. It had the One Piece reference.
bro, that was sick, and I would pick that any day. But the Kotsky for sure. Give me the Kotsky.
Yeah,
That shit
that's tough,
was
bro. It
cats,
is tough.
bro.
It's tough.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next article. So this is probably one of my favorite segments in this new news edition thing, where we talk about new animes getting released, because who isn't hyped about that? So we've got Baki Hanma coming back for season 2. That's going to be a Netflix exclusive, but yeah, that's coming back. I think it's going to be Netflix only, unfortunately, so it's on Netflix locks. But yeah, the first part is coming out July 26th, and the second part is August 24th. So yeah, Owen, I don't know if you've watched this or not, but yeah, have you?
I have not. watched it yet. I know a lot of the anime gym guys get motivated by
It
this.
is one of those. Yep, for sure.
Yeah. I've never watched it, but what's the theme? What's the plot? What's going on? What is
So
this? Like a fighting anime or something?
kind of. So I ended up watching probably like the first half of season one. As far as I remember, it's kind of about this one high school kid who's like super strong. I guess he won a couple of tournaments and stuff, but all these criminals broke out at the same time and they kind of want to fight in this tournament and I guess they kind of seek him out to fight and other fighters as well, but yeah, I mean, I guess his father is the ultimate fighter, one of the most. I think he's like undefeated, and this shit gets bloody as fuck too. So it's that's one of the cool things. But yeah, I mean, I thought it was really cool, really action packed. So I liked it. I just never ended up being able to finish it.
Yeah. Yo, why is it that every single anime, right? The
Hmm.
people in high school look like they're 30 years old, bro. It's crazy.
Dude, he was big as hell too. That was a crazy part for a high
Nah,
schooler.
I mean, if this is fighting, I might watch it because I
Mm.
love the fights. But how are the animations in the fights? The fighting animations.
It was all right, man. If I'm being honest, but
She, if
I
the
think
if
the first
yeah,
season came out a while ago, so I wouldn't be surprised if this new season was a lot better in terms of animation.
nah, I mean, if the plot isn't there and the animation's half-ass, might not watch it. But I know like a lot of people have hyped it up, might give it a chance.
Hmm.
But if the new season is coming out, this is the perfect time for you guys to catch up. If you guys haven't watched it already,
Hmm.
if you guys want that, sick anime like muscular build, this is the motivation for you. This I know a lot of anime clothing brands have like Baki type clothing,
Workout gear.
yeah, like workout gear and whatnot.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you want to get motivated in the gym and whatnot, this might be it. But yeah,
All right, let me ask you something before we hop into the next article. So the weird thing is, this is getting released in two different parts, and it's about a month and a half in between each part. It's gonna be like they're gonna release probably, if I had to guess, 13 episodes, and then probably 13 more episodes within that, that gap of a month and a half. How do you feel about that, man? Is it just me, or is that kind of weird?
so they're kind of splitting. They're kind of splitting it.
Yeah, so I guess the reason why they do that is because so here's the thing with Netflix. So obviously it's a Netflix exclusive, so only Netflix has the rights to it. But what they do is they do that because they want you to stay subscribed. So it's not just you binge it and then you cancel your monthly subscription, but it's you have to at least pay for 2 months. You know what I mean, or 3 months even. But yeah, that's the reason that why they do that. But do you like that or not?
I don't like that because that's kind of cheesy as hell. Because I know a lot of anime watchers,
Hmm.
they watch stuff on Crunchyroll,
Hmm.
and for the guys that be pirating and on the good stuff. But I can release some of that information if need be. Join the Discord. I will release that information.
Yo,
If
chill,
anyone,
dog. Don't be doing that, bro. You finna get us canceled, dog.
yo boys, if anyone needs a website, all I'm saying, just join the Discord. That's all I'm saying. No
Nah,
need.
dog. You finna get us canceled, man. Nah, we not doing that. Otis just joking, guys.
Yo, it was
Right
a,
on?
it, it was a troll, guys. Definitely, it was a troll. But yeah,
My
join the
God,
Discord.
dog.
Um, no, but yeah, that's kind of bad cheesy because they're gonna have to like get more than 2 months or 3 months. And I know a lot of people, first of all, a lot of anime watchers, they're young,
Hmm.
right? A lot of these guys are doing pirates, but One Piece. I'm gonna call it One Piece. A lot of these guys are One Piecing, right? But yeah, like if they have to get on, like that's why I don't like Netflix. Like Netflix with anime, like
Hmm.
I get why they do it. Obviously, you know to get the revenue up, but it is cheesy. Don't like it. The anime community is a bit different, and I think I don't know. I just don't agree with it.
Well,
But
this isn't the
obviously, from an
first.
economic standpoint, yeah, it
Hmm.
is. It is
Yeah, it makes
very
sense. I
good.
mean, it's a pretty decent strategy. I mean, or you could just wait for both of it to come out at the same time. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, true, true,
Uh,
facts.
But yeah, I mean that's one way. I know they did this with JoJo's as well, but they instead of like 1 or 2 months, they waited like 6 months or some or so, or maybe it was 3 months. I don't remember, but that wasn't cool for a lot of hardcore JoJo fans that aren't subscribed to Netflix. But I mean, for me personally, I'm always subscribed to Netflix year round, so it doesn't matter whether it's JoJo's, Baki, or even I know they did this with you too. They dropped it in like March and then again in I think April, or maybe it was February, March. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't really affect me. It's just weird to binge like 12 episodes and then wait a month and binge 12 more. I don't know. I just don't like that. Prefer weekly, to be honest.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's also so it comes out at 12 just complete episodes. It comes out, right? That's how it comes out on Netflix. Does
Hmm.
it come out weekly?
I
That's
believe
kind of
that's how.
whack.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. Like, there's some anime where it will be weekly, but this said that part one is coming out and then part two is coming out later on. So
Okay.
it's not that big of a gap to be able to drop that many episodes. So I'm assuming it's going to be like a mass release. That's what they do with JoJo's, at least.
Yeah, I don't like mass releases because then you know how it's like I don't get to talk to you about yo what's coming out next week. I don't
Yeah,
get the
right.
hype. I don't get the like the whole thing about like and a show that did this very well was Game of Thrones. How they
Hmm.
got everyone sitting down on Sunday, like they had everyone just sitting down to
Right,
watch
right.
Game of Thrones. I'm talking about every like literally 50% of America was probably sitting down watching Game of Thrones. And then the next day when you went to the office, you went to school or wherever you went to, you watched the new thing Game of Thrones episode, and then throughout they build the hype. Throughout the week, they'll build the hype. And I think the journey of that is a lot better than have you watched the whole season yet? Like it's not really like
Hmm.
you don't get to enjoy it the same way you
Right.
get to enjoy a weekly like every time I talk about One Piece, right?
Hmm.
Every week I'll talk about like, have you watched the new One Piece episode this week? And then we talk about what's happening. But if it's like if it's only like you're only gonna talk about it once, then if it's put out like entirely, you're only literally gonna talk about it that one time, probably.
Yeah, no, I
But
agree
yeah,
100%. I mean, it kills the whole part of the hype. You know what I mean? And for me personally, it makes it a little bit harder to watch because I haven't been able to finish JoJo's because I prefer it to be weekly so I can pace myself. I don't know, it's just different. But yeah, do you want to hop into the next article?
yeah, 100%. Yeah, I agree with the pacing yourself thing too, because
Mhm.
sometimes like yeah, you have a lot of things to do, and you're just trying to have like your little one fill of anime, and it should be
Yeah,
just the
for
new,
sure.
new, and you want to get back to it. Yeah, and I get that completely for sure.
All right, so this next article is a new anime that's getting announced, and that is again, we be having some of the craziest titles. So here's another one for you guys that like those crazy title animes. The Weakest Tamer began a journey to pick up trash. That TV anime is announced, and I believe it's supposed to come in 2024. Yeah, just looking at it on let me hear your thoughts, man. The art
Wait,
looks great
what?
though.
Yeah, the art looks amazing. What was that title, bro? Go back to the title real quick. That
Read
was
it for me, dog.
crazy. The weakest tamer began a journey to pick up trash. What is going on, bro? So what? Okay, so the taming. What are the taming right here?
All right, so let's read the synopsis. I actually haven't read it yet. So do you want to read it?
Uh, it's kind of tiny for me,
I
but
got you. I got you. In Ivy's world, stars are everything. She's a tamer, born to subdue monsters and animals, but she was also born starless. Okay. With her life in danger, Ivy flees into the forest where she befriends a weak little slime named Sora, the one creature she can tame. Together, the unlikely pair set off on a journey, salvaging rubbish to survive. Along the way, they'll win hearts, evade danger, and discover there's more to Starless Ivy than meets the eye. So it's pretty cool. It looks like a cutesy type of anime. Can I ask you something really weird, bro? What's up with
yeah,
these isekai animes and like slimes, dog? This is like the fourth or fifth anime I've heard about like isekai and slime in the same anime.
I don't even know, but free my boy Young Thug. My boy Slime is out there. This is funny as
No.
hell because
Oh man.
as soon as he said slime, first thing that popped in my head was actually Gunna. Then it led to Young Thug. I was like, wait, because bro, that dude's in jail his whole life. Now he's in an isekai, bro. Man was in,
Yo. Oh,
man was
come
in
on,
real
dog.
life. Now he's in an isekai. Yo, that's actually foul.
Oh
Damn.
man.
Yeah, but that's actually kind of weird. But it looks cool. It looks like the shit emoji, like
I'm
a clear
dead.
shit
It
emoji.
kind of does, bro. It kind of does. I
Oh
don't
my
know if I'll
god.
watch this. Dude, the art looks fire. I mean, the preview that we posted on our Instagram to kind of announce this news, that was also clean. Like that was like a really beautiful artwork. Like that was amazing. And this one in this article is pretty fire too. So
Yeah, I
I
mean,
might just check it out for the art,
yeah,
dog.
definitely. I mean, for all the people that like high intensity art and animation, I don't know about the animation, how crazy the animation is, but if the artwork is this crazy, that means they definitely put a lot of work into their animation. And if yeah, this would be like I don't know, kind of reminds me of like a Demon Slayer type of animation where it's like high end, very high end. But yeah,
Mhm.
if you want nice anime, give this a try.
Dog,
And
you can see the freaking details in the water that she's walking over. Like that's nuts, dog.
yeah, you could literally see the stones under the water. Like that's actually that's wild.
It's clean.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into the last article for today. So this is a pretty good one for One Punch Man fans. This is for you guys. I know there's a lot of you guys out there. So yeah, this is gonna be dope. So the nearly 2 year hiatus for One Punch Man webcomics is finally over. They just came back with a new chapter for the webcomic. So first of all, I thought that was the same thing as the manga, but it's actually not. This is the original medium for One Punch Man. So I guess it was a web comic first, and then it became like super hyped and popular, and then it got a manga adaptation. So yeah, I guess this is different from the manga. But either way, I mean, if you love the original medium, you got to be hyped, man, because we are getting some One Punch Man, and that's coming back. And I know the anime is going supposedly 2023, and it's going to be done by Mappa, which is even more hype. But yeah, a lot of good news for One Punch Man fans out there.
No, this is actually wild. I didn't even know it was, a web comic. That's crazy. So what is a web comic? What's the difference between a web comic and a manga? Like what?
Bro, I don't know. I'm assuming that this is so like it's so you know how we had Riz on for that pod and he was telling us about webtoons
Yeah,
and
my
how
boy
it's supposed
Riz.
to. Yeah, Riz, he got to pull up on the pod again. That
Oh,
was fun.
100%. Yeah, that was a blast.
But yeah, I'm assuming it's a similar thing where it's supposed to be read online, rather than like in hand. You know what I mean? Like not like an actual manga. You know what I
Got
mean?
you. So it's like a webtoons type thing, and then they just
If I
made
had
it
to guess, I don't know
paperback.
exactly, but yeah.
Yeah, so
Um,
so basically they just made the webtoons paperback or like the webcomic paperback, and then they um so manga doesn't have any type of color whatsoever.
I mean, they do special illustrations. Sometimes the covers are colored in. I know some manga, like of really popular like manga and anime, they get readapted, and then those are colored. Like yeah, special color pages. I know One Piece does that for a little bit. Some of the other bigger names do that, but yeah,
Or
I
web
guess
comics like colored
I
or
don't think so
webtoons?
because we can see like there's this one page over here that this Twitter account posted out. Everything underscore OPM One Punch Man. And that's not colored in. So if I had to guess, I guess not.
It looks sick though.
It does.
That dude looks like he's dashing straight up.
Dude, honestly, man, I know you don't watch One Punch Man. I know you don't really like the gimmick behind it, but for it to be done by Mappa is going to be hype, man. So I'm really excited for when that comes out. I know it's supposed to come out this year, but we haven't heard anything regarding, it coming out. So, but again, it's being done by Mappa. We know those guys are kind of the animators out there have a lot to handle. So yeah, we'll just have to see if it comes out this year or next.
Okay, so honestly, I'm gonna give this one last try. Like Loki, I'm gonna give it one last try. I
Word.
don't know what it is. Okay, so is it just the first episode that's whack or like kind of slow or
I would watch maybe three or four, and if it's your cup of tea, it's your cup of tea. If it's not, it's not.
got you? Okay, yeah. I watched one episode and it was kind of whatever,
Mhm.
but I'll definitely give it a try.
All right, loyal man, I appreciate that. But yeah, for you guys that are One Punch Man fans, this is for you guys. So I hope you guys are hyped. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. I don't think we have any other news, but yeah, that was hype, man. Pretty good
Yeah,
episode overall.
that was definitely hype. And for if you guys want any type of news on release date, that's our Instagram. Our Instagram, every single day we post new news, so you'll be up to date with whatever's going on. It kind of be like a preface to watching this episode or like the
Hmm.
episode next week. You can just skim through our Instagram and you'll find pretty much a lot of what we talk about here. We do talk about on our Instagram. Also, join the Discord if you want a place to hang out, chill out, talk about anime, learn about anime. Also, make new friends, and if you want a One Piece a bit, if you know what I mean. If you want a One Piece
Get
a
out
bit,
of here with
let
that dog.
let a boy
Get
know.
out of here with that dog.
No, but
Oh my
definitely
god.
like new things are going to be coming to the Discord. Yeah, it's just we're trying to build the biggest community out here, and we want you guys to be a part of it. So let's build this community together.
Yeah, hell yeah, let's do it. You guys, all links will be in the description when you guys want to join up. Feel free. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. This was a pretty refreshing week. We got some nice little anime announcements. We got some cool news from the manga updates for Naruto, the LA Chargers anime intro, and a bunch of other cool things. So yeah, we'll just have to see what this next upcoming week has in store. But yeah, we'll catch you guys on the next episode of Anime Plus Podcast. Peace.
Peace.